Hi everyone, how are you all doing? It's a brand new day, or should I say it's a brand new evening because I successfully procrastinated the filming of this video until 5:58. So I still have 2.5 hours for sunset, and today the weather seems to be really nice. It's around 18 degrees right now, so I just put on the most artist like outfit that I had, and I am going to head outside right now to sit and paint while I answer all the questions that I received on Instagram. Let's go. So this was my second attempt at filming the vlog, and I went to this park for painting. I wish I wore better shoes because this trail is really nice and really wild. There was a driving route and there was a hiking route, and I obviously took the hiking route. The route was pretty dense, and I was just looking for a good place to sit down and paint. Hi guys. So I finally set everything up, and right now the time is 6:30. So I don't know why I've never been here before because this place is so beautiful and so calm, and it's so nice. Like I truly feel like I'm in the wild, and the trees are so tall and so full of life right now. Uh, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to paint because this is really overwhelming right now. Like all the sun rays coming through the trees, and it's beautiful. Like I wish I could bring everybody over here. Damn, I'm just going to probably come here every single day. If the weather is this good for the next couple of days in this week, then I think I'll just come here every day and just get addicted to this place because it's beautiful. Next time, probably I'll wear proper shoes and you know, have fun. So I'm just going to start answering the questions. So the first question is from Nazia, and she says, "Talk about your experience of making friends in Canada." So for this particular topic, last time this is what like took almost 15 minutes of my time. So I'm just going to give you a gist this time because I think shorter videos are better anyways. So my experience of making friends in Canada was not so great as I would have liked it to be because my expectations were a lot. And I realized that my expectations were that high because my experience of making friends during undergraduation was completely different. Like, I don't know if you can hear those bird noises, it's so beautiful. Like, damn. I was saying I expected a lot because my experience of making friends during my undergraduation was very eventful. So like I think my friendships peaked when I was in UG, and that is because I feel like we were all very young. We just got out of school, so like that's why we knew each other much more personally because we transitioned from childhood to adulthood together. But over here, when we met, like when I met people, they were already adults and they already had like a group back home, which is understandable. That's not the case. But the thing is that I think I did not find the right kind of people that I resonated with personally. Uh, so I'm not going to say that everybody was not like in sync with me. There are obviously a handful of people, even over here, that are like really good friends that I can always count on, and I know that they also count on me, and like I would do anything for them, they would do anything for me. That kind of a friendship exists over here as well for me. But like the majority of people, I was simply just not in sync with. I always felt like an outsider with them, and like it didn't make me feel good. I've had like so much fun with the handful of people that I was talking about. So right now I'm just making a rough sketch, if you can even see that, so that I get a rough idea of what how the geography is and all that. Returning back to your question, the handful of people that I was talking about that really resonate with me and that I really like, those are the people I feel like matter the most right now to me because I would be very sad if one of them were like moving anywhere or not in constant touch with me or anything like that. But the others, I feel like this came and went, and like my mom, even in the beginning, like when I was just about to move here, she actually was telling me that, I should not be so attached to people and, not expect like all my friends to be good and, the standard mom advice. But I think that majority of what she said was true, and I feel like like at this age and like in your early 20s, I feel like many people are temporary. And that is what I realized in my 1.5 years in Canada. I feel like you meet so many temporary people that just, you know, are there for like that particular phase of your life, and then you just grow apart, or you don't resonate with them anymore, and it's okay. Like it has taken me so much time to understand that it's okay to lose friends, and you don't have to like go out of your way just to keep them in your life. So, coming back to your question, my experience of making friends in Canada was very, very mixed. I feel like I made a few very, very good friends, and at the same time, I learned which kind of people are actually not my friends and they just want you for their own selfish needs. But I think the most important thing that I learned after coming here is how to be alone, because back in India, I don't think I've done anything on my own or alone. Like I would want to travel and do this and do that, but there would always constantly be friends. Like there would be somebody or something that I know, or like people that spoke the same tongue as me. Like that familiarity point was always there. But over here, like I've done so many things that were only possible in theory for me back in India. Like I cannot just go and wander off into some wilderness and sit with a like sketchbook and start sketching. Like that is absolutely not the scene in India. But over here, I was able to do that. I was able to take care of myself, cook for myself. At this point, I think I'm just repeating myself. So I hope I answered your question. So yeah, so my experience of making friends was mixed. Okay, the next question is from Gauri Prasad, probably about the best thing that happened to you in Canada. So I think like I was already saying, I think the best thing that happened to me in Canada is that I learned to differentiate between people that were actually my friends and people that were just temporary. So that's one very, very good thing that happened to me. And the next best thing that happened to me is that indirectly I have gotten very, very close to my parents. So when I was back home, my relationship with my parents was not so great because they were like not in so great terms with each other. But I feel like now that I have moved out, this distance has given me a lot of perspective on how they are as humans, and it has allowed me to love them even more. And I think that like it has brought me closer to my mom and my dad and my brother, and even back at home, I think we were just constantly quarreling. But right now, yeah, like I said, our relationship has gotten so much better. Touch wood. The next question is from Vishwa. When will we meet again? I hope it's Indu's marriage. I really hope we can meet before Indu's marriage because I'm not sure when Indu's going to get married, first of all. So, Indu, if you're watching this video, let me know when you're planning to get married. But I think the first person in our group is not going to be Indu. Like, the first person to get married in our group, I don't think it's going to be Indu. I think it's going to be somebody else. But we'll talk about that whenever we have the chance for a group call. So, about this question, when will we meet again? So, when I went to India this time, what really happened is my friend Vishwa was like, you should have come in March, you would have gone to Varkala, it would have been so much fun. And I was like, no, we wouldn't have gone for sure because you people make plans but never execute it. And then he was like, okay, we'll for sure go. And he and John and Logu were there. And they were like, we are going to go for sure. And what will you do if you go? And I said, okay, if you go, then whoever gets married first, I'll come and attend your marriage. And I'll come and attend every single marriage after that. He was like, okay, deal. And it was March and they went to Varkala and they had a lot of fun. Like, he kept his part of the deal, so I have to keep my part of the deal. But the thing is that I feel like I would have gone regardless. Like, my closest friends getting married, obviously I will go. So when will we meet again? I hope it's next year in like Jan, Feb, like the same time that I came this year, because that is when like it's peak winter in Canada, and in India the weather is bearable. So I feel like, yeah, that particular time feels great for me. Next question. Freedom fighter Itachi Uchiha. See, oh god. Here's the thing, okay? I have not watched Shippuden. I will watch it, okay? And I know a lot of spoilers. I know that Itachi is a good guy, whatnot. He's the hero, whatever. I know all that spoilers, but still, like I have not watched Shippuden yet, because as soon as I finished Naruto, I was watching Haikyuu and I watched like the same thing three, four, five, six times. Like I watched Haikyuu many, 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 many times, and after that I watched AOT, and after that I watched Demon Slayer, and right now I'm not watching anything, but I'm reading the manga of Demon Slayer. So I think next will be Shippuden. I hope it's Shippuden next, because I feel like I don't want to watch Naruto grow. Yeah, so that's the thing. But I will watch it. Whenever I watch it, I'll comment on this. Next question. Paint Aurora, manifest it. Ooh, actually, that's a very good idea, but I feel like I want to paint the Aurora only after I see it. So I'll paint it after I see it, just for accuracy. Next is Srinath. What inspired you to do this painting? So I just wanted to get out of the room, and last time I just did it in the residential area that I was living. So that painting was very, very okay. But this time I just wanted to like spice it up, give myself a challenge, make me move more. So I just found this park nearby, but it's not a park, it's a trail, and it's beautiful. I wish I could like bring all of you guys over here. It would be so much fun. So that is what inspired me to do this painting. Like this view is very, very painting worthy. Next question is from Shweta. When did you start your painting journey? How do you feel when you're painting? Like any satisfaction? Um, that's a very good question, first of all. Thank you so much for asking that, Shweta. Um, so when did I first start painting? I think I started painting back in 2012 or 2011. I just randomly started painting. Like I don't have any foundation in painting. Like I'm pretty much self-taught, and I don't think I'm like that great. Um, like this is my first painting, and this is my last painting, and I feel like I've improved a lot over the years, obviously, but I haven't like completed one single painting in 3 years. So I've been in like a huge art block for the past 3 years, which is what I'm trying to get out of by making these kind of videos, so that I'm accountable to something, so that I finish the painting. So when did I start? Back in 2012. I think I was in sixth grade, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, sixth, seventh, I think. That is when I made my first painting, and my last painting I made it during lockdown. So after that, I made like kuti kuti paintings, but then what happened is I never completed any painting. Like I would start them, it would be like almost even three-fourth done. Like a few paintings have even been three-fourth done, but it would not be done. Like I could never finish it. So I really hope I can finish this painting today. How do you feel when you are painting? Like any satisfaction? Um, I feel like painting to me is like very, very, very calming, because usually my brain is like very loud and four, five voices overlapping and a music playing and all that. But when I'm painting, I'm only thinking about the colors and how pretty it is and what I can do to make it look realistic, and I'm only thinking about the painting. So it's very, very calming. So I could relate it to meditation, because it is the only time when I have like my full focus in like one thing. Next question, Vishwas Murli, talk about me. Um, so Vishwas is one of my undergraduate friends. He is, I feel like, I think he's the first person that I texted in college, because we had the same bus route and I couldn't read Tamil, and so he was helping me out, which is so, so, so great. I feel like our friendship has literally gone through like a full roller coaster ride, because there were situations when like we were not even like on talking terms with each other, but right now I feel like our relationship is so great. um, And I really, really like that. I really like having you as a friend in my life right now. And I feel like even you've seen me grow, and even I've seen you grow and go through so much stuff. And like, I'm proud of us. I'm proud of the friendship that we were able to withhold for so many years. I mean, like, I usually like the friendships that where like you don't even have to be in like constant touch with them every single day. You can just like talk one random day and then it just feels like nothing has changed. You know, those kind of friendships are the best. And I feel like I have that kind of a friendship with Vishwas. So that's all with the questions. I hope I answered every single question properly. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish up my painting. So I have my painting supplies right here. I have my watercolors over here, and I have a few brush pens. So the cool thing about these brush pens is that they hold water inside. So I thought I should just show you that. So you know you don't have to like carry any water container if you're like outdoors and painting and stuff. You can just squeeze it and the water just comes to the front. Like I don't think you can see that. Can you see that? Yeah, the water comes to the front. So you can collect your paint pigment and just deposit it and just start painting. That's how easy it is. So I am just going to go ahead and finish up this painting because I feel like the camera over here is going to distract me a lot. So I will go ahead, finish this painting and sit over here until sunset, and I will meet you in the next video. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends, and let me know in the comments if you would like to see more of these kind of outdoorsy videos. So until next time, bye. This was my view. This is what I was painting, and this is how my painting looked like when I reached home. And it was obviously not completely dry, but I was so proud of myself for finally completing a painting after 3 whole years.